Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into something that sounds like it was pulled straight out of a gearhead's fantasy garage. The return of the 2026 Plymouth Superbird. That's right, a name that once defined NASCAR dominance and outrageous aero has been resurrected for the modern era. The Superbird was never meant to be subtle, and in 2026, it's every bit as wild, unapologetic, and thrilling as you'd expect. This is not just a muscle car, it's a statement on wheels. From the moment it rolls into view, the 2026 Superbird lets you know this isn't your average modern muscle revival. Built on a modified Stellantis performance chassis shared with Dodge's next-gen Charger platform, the new Superbird takes direct design cues from the original 1970 model. The front end stretches long and low, with a reimagined nose cone that's more than just a design throwback, it's functional aero, reshaped through modern wind tunnel testing to reduce drag and increase downforce at high speeds, the signature. Pop-up headlights are gone, replaced by ultra-thin LED strips that give the front a menacing stare. The grille is wide and purposeful, framed by aggressive intakes that cool the massive engine lurking beneath. From the side you can't miss the retro fastback silhouette, but it's been updated with tighter, more sculpted lines, flared fenders, and a more aerodynamic greenhouse. Riding on 20-inch front and 21-inch rear forged wheels wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport 5 South or optional Cup 2 rubber, the stance is planted in powerful dot, and yes, it has the wing. That iconic, towering rear wing is back taller than anything else. On the road and re-engineered in carbon fiber for real downforce and stability at triple-digit speeds. It's connected directly to the chassis just like the original, and it's impossible to ignore. Out back, you get rectangular LED taillights, stretched across a blacked-out panel and a deep rear diffuser with quad exhaust outlets that crackle with menace. It's bold, brash, and instantly recognizable. Climb inside and things get interesting. The cabin is a blend of classic cues and modern race-bred design. You're surrounded by Alcantara, leather, and aluminum trim with a minimalistic, driver-focused layout. A 12.3-inch digital cluster delivers performance. Data in real-time, everything from tire tong and boost pressure to G-forces and lap timing. The center screen is a crisp 13-inch unit running Stellantis' latest Uconnect system with wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, a track mode menu, launch control settings, and a configurable HUD. The flat-bottom steering wheel is trimmed in suede, with Superbird badging and paddle shifters for those who choose the automatic. For the purists, a short-throw 6-speed manual with a vintage-style cue ball shifter is available standard on the track pack. The seats are deeply bolstered. Available in Heritage, Houndstooth, or Alcantara with embossed Superbird logos on the headrests. A rear seat delete option is available, replacing the space with a cross brace and additional storage for helmets and gear. Now, let's talk about the engine. The real heart of the Superbird. The base version comes with a naturally aspirated 6.4-liter Hemi V8 pushing 515 horsepower and 480 pounds-ft of torque. But that's just the beginning. Move up to the Superbird 426, and you're getting a hand-built 7.0-liter V8, naturally aspirated, delivering a thunderous 610 horsepower. But for those who demand chaos, the Superbird Daytona Edition packs a supercharged 6.2-liter V8 tuned to 797 horsepower and over 700 pounds-ft of torque. Yes, the same unit found in the Hellcat Redeye, but retuned for better mid-range punch and thermal efficiency. There are whispers of a limited edition hybrid-assisted version pushing over 900 horsepower, but that's still unofficial. 0 to 60 comes in under 3.3 seconds in the Daytona Edition, with a top speed flirting with 200 miles per hour. The suspension is fully adjustable, with electronically controlled dampers, and you get active aero elements that respond to speed and cornering. Huge 6-piston Brembo brakes up front and 4-piston rears. Clamp onto carbon ceramic rotors if you spec the performance package. This is a car built to live on the edge of control, but it's remarkably composed thanks to advanced stability management and rear-wheel bias torque VECTORIG. In terms of practicality, it's still an everyday muscle coupe with a surprisingly usable trunk, a solid infotainment setup, and all the modern driver assists like adaptive cruise, lane keeping, and collision alerts. But none of that dilutes the raw experience. Every startup is a theatrical rumble. Every gear shift is mechanical and satisfying. Every drive feels like a lap of honor for muscle car history. Pricing starts around $68,000 for the entry-level 6.4L model, but you'll likely pay north of $90,000 for the 426. and over $105,000 for the fully loaded Daytona Edition. Production will be limited, and each model will carry a numbered plaque, ensuring that the Superbird remains rare and desirable just like the original. The 2026 Plymouth Superbird is not just a retro rebirth. It's a performance icon re-engineered for a new generation. It keeps the outrageousness, honors the racing legacy, and delivers real capability to match the look. In a world leaning heavily into silent EVs and soft crossovers, this car doesn't apologize for being loud, fast, and entirely impractical, and that's exactly why it matters if you're as blown away as we are by the return of the Superbird. Drop a comment below with your favorite feature or which spec you'd choose. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss our next deep dive on more Legends Reborn. Until next time, keep it loud, keep it fast, and keep the legacy alive.